Hello and happy Halloween, LinkedIn. There's some spooky stuff going on today. It is one of my favorite holidays. My kids love it. I love dressing up and everything. And yesterday, Magic Leap released their new toolkit, which is emulating a similar HoloLens 2 type of toolkit enhancements for UIs and gesture controls and manipulations and enhancements in physics and rigid bodies and object detection via geometry and ray casting and all kinds of that stuff. So let's go ahead and jump in. So I'm going to show you first is this control pointer simulation, and there we go. We got it going up. Hopefully there isn't too much latency here, so let's see if I can kind of go very slowly. So what you'll see here first is just a 2D plane. Let me go ahead and look down just a little bit, and let's go with this elastic kind of interaction here for this body. So each one of these boxes has a mass in its rigid body. But now if we just have this little pointer here, we can kind of drag it and move it. Now let me let it go, and you guys should see that snap back. And that's incredible. That's an improvement on an order of magnitude. It's exponential. And I have to applaud their team, Brian Schwab, and everybody at Magic Leap for making a lot of these improvements. So let's take a look at this other one. So let's say I wanted to move this box just a little bit closer to me. I can actually pull the controller toward me, or I can push it out like this. But let's say I just want to bring it by using the rotational model here. So we can just go like this and pull it, and just tap on the bottom, and it'll move ever so slightly toward, and then we can rotate it and make it bigger, or we can make it smaller and we can rotate it all the way out. These are really, really incredible. One of the other things that I liked about these improvements is the addition of the physics emulation. So watch this box. If I'm going to slam this box on top of this one, you should hear, depending on its mass and velocity, a sound, right? Just a little bit. Now look at that, it makes it feel a little bit more real. We can actually push this box over and around, we can push it over, we can actually push this one and it'll move and snap back, and this one won't push this one obviously because the mass is a little bit smaller. But if we make it bigger, this one might be able to push some of these other boxes over here, and there we go. Wow, and just think about some of the things coming out in the HoloLens 2 and the Mixed Reality Toolkit. Now they showcased this over in Spain in February. They've taken the last 8 to 9 months to improve all the software. Obviously you see Magic Leap is now following suit, and I'm impressed. It's incredible to see how fast, you know, they're not only emulating some of these other improvements, but making some of their own. And there's a lot of other types of improvements in this toolkit. One of them is this 2D ray casting computational method that is using the geometry of the spatial mapping to identify if this is a floor, if that's a ceiling, if that's a couch, etc., etc. And that's very helpful when you're attempting to not only understand where you are in space, you know, within the spatial computer, but also where you can place objects so you don't have to remap different environments consistently. It's really amazing. I have to applaud everyone at Magic Leap again. Thank you so much for releasing this on Halloween. We get to play around with it, and I hope you guys get to test it out today. Have a happy Halloween. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in.